Love Planet Rose and the World Turns Blue by Catherine Lee. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Sunday with Sneha. I'm Sneha Roy. The guest for today is Diya Nair. She's my school friend, let me tell you that. And she's an engineering student from Visveswaraya Institute of Technology. Hi Diya, how are you?
Hello, Sneha. I'm fine. How have you been?
I'm doing great. So it's Valentine's week and it is a time for optimism and people gift their loved ones. And it could be any gift. What would you gift your Valentine if you have a Valentine?
Mm, more than I think more than a materialistic gift, it's main. I believe the main gift is loyalty or honesty. I think that's the biggest gift.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is Valentine's Day according to you?
According to me, I think it's about acknowledging and recognizing your loved ones, and like appreciating the love, compassion, and all that they bestow on you. Like you need to just appreciate all of that. So I think it's all about that.
Okay. So, do you know the history of Valentine's Day? How did this originate the day? How did this day come into light?
Mm, I'm typically not a history buff, so I don't know much about the history of Valentine's. But what I've
Okay.
heard is it's been named after a saint who
Hmm.
was Saint Valentine.
Hmm.
He was believed to be in Rome, and it was said that he was marrying soldiers or some sort of that story,
Okay.
related to Christianity or something. I don't know much about
Okay.
it,
Hmm.
and I think it's about believing in the importance of love. So since then, it's been celebrated as Valentine's Day for that reason.
Okay. That was quite informative. So, who's your
Thank you.
favorite couple in pop culture?
I'd say Monica and Chandler. Like I admire them a lot.
Okay.
Those funny moments and all of that. They're very supportive of each other. So I think it's them.
Okay. So, if we could change one thing about Valentine's Day, what would that be?
Um, I think the fact that it's celebrated only on one day, I think it's restricted to one day.
Hmm.
I think it shouldn't be celebrated as a day. I think it should be something that you need to do like every day. You need to appreciate all of those, compassion
Hmm.
and all of that you receive from everyone, the love,
Oh,
the care, and all that. I think that's the one thing that
okay.
needs to be changed.
Yes. Yes. So, what is your love language?
I think it could be an act of service because
Hmm.
we all know actions speak louder than words. Anybody can please
Yes.
you by their words, but only
Yes.
when it's put into actions, it actually makes sense.
Okay. That's a sensible answer. So, would you rather receive 100 roses or 100 chocolates?
Okay,
And why?
the reason is very plain. Okay, thing is, I'm not a great chocolate enthusiast, so
Okay.
receiving 100 chocolates like is not a thing for me. It's like it won't make me happy and all. So only for that reason,
Okay.
I wouldn't prefer chocolates.
Okay. You will go for roses.
I like
Oh,
flowers.
nice.
So
Okay.
yeah.
So, how does it feel when you stay with your grandparents? I know you stay with your grandmom, if I'm right.
Yeah. By the way, how do you know that?
I always see your status with your grandmom, and I feel you have a special bond with her. So that's why I picked up this question for you. Because I don't stay with my grandparents. So there's a lot of people who don't stay with their grandparents, and you have a chance to stay. So how do you feel?
I actually feel very blessed, to be frank.
Mhm.
And from right from my childhood, I've spent my all of my days with them because both my parents
Mhm.
were busy with their careers, so they usually used to drop me at their place. So
Okay.
I think until 12th I've been with them. So
Mhm.
they are like my like best friends. They know the in and out of me, and they're very
Uh,
supportive. So like I feel like I'm thankful that they were there in my life. Now also
oh,
I'm at their
really?
place, so I'm really
Uh,
happy when they're around.
okay. So, what is your all-time favorite memory?
I think school days. You also can't deny that.
Yeah. School days are the
Yeah,
best.
it's something that you feel like relishing like every time. Like
Yes.
every now and then you feel like reliving those memories.
Hmm.
May it be good or bad, but I think school days were the best. So
Yes,
I want
I
to go
agree to
back
that.
to it. Yeah, we both
But
know
you
what
can't.
school meant to us.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
exactly.
an emotion.
Hmm. So you want to share any school memories? What you had, like, you remember any the best?
It's not that great memory, but I remember where once all of us were put out of the class for not doing some assignment by Harjinder
Uh,
ma'am. The entire class was
okay.
outside in the corridor, and it was very
Okay.
funny. That's something that
Oh,
I
I
still
think
think of.
even Jesselyn told me the same thing, I guess, for the interview. That was the best memory for most of them, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, that was the best. Not even one student was inside the class. That was the irony. It was amazing
Hmm.
that day. And
So,
of course, like we had trips and all, so those were very memorable.
yeah, Bombay trip
Good time to
especially.
spend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, when have you felt the most challenged in your life?
Mm, challenges. I think we face challenges every day, like may it be
Hmm.
small or big. Sometimes we don't realize it's a challenge. But most difficult, I think I can't think of any one challenge in particular, but I think it's a very academic related challenge. Okay, that I'm
Hmm.
going to tell you.
Hmm.
I think during the 12th board exams.
Yeah.
So this was one day prior to computer science exam.
Hmm.
And that day I had late dinner, and due to indigestion or something, I was feeling very nauseous. So the entire night I have puked, and full
Okay.
dehydration and all of that happened. And I
Uh,
almost came down to the verge of thinking that I won't be able to give the exam.
oh, that's the worst feeling what you get before the exam.
Yeah, exactly. I even thought, okay, maybe I'll have to take the supplementary exams. I wouldn't be able to
Hmm.
give the exam. And I don't know, by God's grace, I just went, I wrote, and I managed to get 98 also. I
Oh,
seriously, when I
wow.
could barely walk, I
Huh.
could barely walk. But
Hmm.
the computer science, it's a subject where you can score easily if you like study
Yes,
everything
yes,
properly.
yes. Yeah.
So I had that aim of getting 100%, and that's the reason I
Hmm.
felt really bad the previous day, because it's my favorite subject and I can't score in it. I was feeling very like bad, but then by God's grace, like I tried to overcome
Yes.
it, and it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the most challenging moment of your life.
Yeah.
Hmm. So, coming to presents, what was the best present you received, and who gave it to you, and why was it so
Okay.
special?
Um, I've received a lot of presents. Okay, in that case, I've been
Hmm.
very lucky. Like in maybe birthday or any other occasion, I've like received cute presents and stuff from my
Hmm.
friends and all of it I have kept preserved it. Like till date, I have everything safe with me. So it's like it's very close to my heart.
Hmm.
But for that reason, I can't differentiate that this is my most favorite or least, because they've given me out of love. So I think
Okay.
I have this small set of people who actually care in my life. So I think they are
Hmm.
the biggest presents, biggest gift
Oh,
in my life.
okay.
So it's like no
Uh,
material possession can replace them. I think
okay, let me tell you,
that's
Diya is not
everything.
materialistic.
Yeah, good.
That was a
Correct.
conclusion thing. So,
Um,
what are the three different ways you deal with stress? It could be any stress, academic or like emotional stress. How do you deal with it?
the first thing is, I believe to be stressed out is completely okay. Like every
Hmm.
human has some or the other kind of stress.
Yes.
And the thought of you being stressed will actually make you more stressed.
Hmm.
So I feel being stressed is okay at times.
Hmm.
And one bad trait that I have is I overthink a lot about anything that I'm bothered of.
Even
So I
me.
try, yeah, it's a very bad thing. I try to change it, but it's just
It's human.
inbuilt in me. So I
Yeah.
overthink a lot, and I try to draw like conclusions, like a solution to the problem. And if that is not possible, then I might sit with a few people that I trust and I spend some time with them. So that brings down my anxiety level. Or I do something that I like, mostly listen to music. So that calms me down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are the only child, right, of your
Yes.
parents. So do you consider
Yes.
yourself lucky?
Wait, how do you know this much information?
Dude, you're my school friends. Obviously, I know that.
Oh,
We
but how do
spent
you
10
know I
years
am the
together.
only child?
because I have not posted any pic with your siblings. I understood you don't have
Hmm.
siblings.
Yeah. So I consider myself very lucky in few cases. Like you get all the privileges and special
Hmm.
attention, care,
Hmm.
full pamper, and all that you get. So
Hmm.
it's lucky in one way.
But do you feel you need a sibling in life?
Sometimes I feel like when I'm really, yeah, when I'm stressed out or something, I get these thoughts like, okay, if I had a sibling, I could at least go tell that person all my problems. I could just pour out all the stress on that person. But
Hmm.
I think that is filled by my friends. Like I
Yeah,
talk to
yeah.
them. So I
Hmm.
don't feel much. I don't feel that need of sibling now. I'm like, I have peace in my life. If I
Peaceful.
had a sibling, they would literally eat
Huh.
my head. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I am okay with being the single child.
Single child.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's move on to the second stage of this interview, that is guess the movie. So it's going to be
Okay.
exciting. It could be any iconic dialogue from Bollywood or Hollywood. So are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
The first dialogue.
Okay.
Rahul naam to suna hi hoga. Which movie is this?
This to who would know? Dil to pagal hai.
Ah, yeah. Correct, correct. So do you watch it again and again? Is that your favorite movie? Because it's like a very famous movie.
Yes.
Which is your
There
favorite?
are some movies that I never get tired of
Hmm.
repetitively watching it, and
Can you
some
name them?
movies. I think Bangalore Days is one movie like I can watch
Yeah.
n number of times. Like I
Hmm.
will never get tired of it.
Hmm.
And few other movies like I can't think of it right now, but Bangalore Days is one of
Okay. Okay. So moving on to the second dialogue.
them. Okay.
कौन ये है जिसने दोबारा मुझे मुड़ के नहीं देखा?
Oh, this is also some famous movies dialogue.
Yes.
Is it Kabhi
Bollywood.
Kushi Kabhi Gum?
Yes, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
That was a random guess.
You know who said this dialogue in that movie?
Um, can't think of it right now. Was
Okay.
it?
Kajol or Karina?
Kajol?
No, Karina. She
Oh,
told that she says this to Hrithik, I guess, when he enters the college.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Third one is a Hollywood movie. It's a very short one. Why so serious?
The Dark Knight
Yeah, you guessed it right without any
is a famous
hesitation.
dialogue. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The third one. स्वागत नहीं करोगे हमारा.
Swagat. I'm not really getting the movie.
Salman Khan.
Swag se karege sabka swagat.
Part 2.
The Band.
Yes, yes, you're right.
Oh,
Okay, the
okay.
next one is my favorite. Okay.
Okay.
एक चुटकी सिंदूर की कीमत तुम क्या जाने रमेश बाबू. ईश्वर का आशीर्वाद होता है एक चुटकी सिंदूर.
Okay. I'll tell you very frankly, I've seen this dialogue being enacted by so many people. My bad. I don't know which movie it is from. I'm
Okay.
not a big movie buff, so I can't recall.
Okay. Okay, it's Deepika's film. Om
Okay.
Shanti
Om
Om.
Shanti Om. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that
Okay.
was the end. Hope you had fun.
Yes, I had a lot of fun. Thank you for having me on your show.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Diya, for joining me today. I had a great time speaking to you. Hope
Same
we
here.
meet. Hope we meet
Yes.
someday.
Yes, definitely.
And yeah. So the word for today is pipe down, which means keep quiet. Hope you use this word in your daily conversation. So thank you so much again, and make this Sunday a fun day. Have a great Sunday. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you, Sneha.